Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke was back in the Quad Cities yesterday. His response to some questions from some voters.
And paying tribute, how a local man used his talents to honor the two Clinton firefighters in last winter's explosion.
Live from the Local 4 News Studios, this is Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.
Hi again, everybody, and good morning. I'm Redrick Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikomoni. Thanks for watching Fox 18 News at 7.
Presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke didn't shy away from the tough questions as he spoke to Quad Cities voters last night. Your local election headquarters was there as he took a visit to Davenport.
That's right. The three-term Texas congressman first came to the Quad Cities area back in March. This time, he answered questions from a crowd at the River Music Experience. Fox 18's Zahir Rahman was at the town hall and shares what voters asked the presidential candidate.
We signed the Equality Act into law.
Promises from presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke to voters in Davenport.
I want to make sure that you graduate from high school both college ready and career ready and able to connect with a union who will allow you to learn a trade or a skill, pursue a profession.
Michelle Royal kicked off the town hall asking the former congressman what he would do for her community if elected.
Last 2 years, the president's been real tough in this administration on the LGBTQ. What is your plan to bring it back to the way it was?
So day one of our administration, we reverse the transgender troop ban to make sure that we welcome the service of every American into our armed forces.
Royal says she believes O'Rourke will deliver on that promise.
I'm very satisfied with his answers, and I kind of always knew he was on that same talk, so I believe that when he gets in office, he'd do all the things that he said he was going to do tonight.
Caroline Christopherson says she was glad to hear the candidate say he would fight to uphold abortion rights.
With the recent news with Alabama passing the anti-abortion laws and all of that, it's really an important issue for young women in America today about how our president will view abortions and women's health care.
But others like Nathaniel Gavronsky say they still have some questions.
They say Medicare for all. Is that Medicare for all as it is now? What kind of changes are they going to have to make for this to work?
Gavronsky says he's seen every candidate who has come through the Quad Cities, but he's not hearing those details from many of them.
So if you want to talk about Medicare for all, great. I want to know what that means.
Zahir Rahman reporting, and O'Rourke heads to Tipton, Iowa for another town hall this afternoon, then to a CNN town hall at Drake University in Des Moines tonight.
Well, another resource center for those impacted by the historic flooding is opening today.
That's right. It's a one-stop shop effort to offer Rock Island County community members relief and recovery resources. Local 4's Andrea Medina joined us live in our studio. Good morning, Andrea. What kind of help can people get from this?
Anchor Alexandria trained Red Cross caseworkers will be available to help people create personal recovery plans, navigate paperwork, but more importantly, get them additional help for everyday necessities like groceries, medicine, and rent. The Departments of Aging, Insurance, and Human Services are some of the participating agencies. It's all an effort to help flood victims to access disaster and recovery assistance. For hundreds of people, it's been a devastating time because many lost their homes, cars, and even jobs. Red Cross workers say this resource center will help create a convenient point of contact for affected people to identify what assistance is available to them.
Some of them have lost everything. They've lived in a shelter, now they're living in temporary housing. They want their lives to move on.
Anyone affected is encouraged to visit the Flood Assistance Center at Carbon Cliff Village Hall. A proof of address is required. It'll open at 10 this morning until 7 this evening and reopen tomorrow at the same time. Guys.
Andrea, thank you. A veteran is using his form of therapy to give back to the Clinton community. Anthony Martin created the memorial for Clinton-fired Lieutenant Eric Cozette and to honor recovering firefighter Adam Kane.
The owner of Logs for Heroes has been working on it for months at his home near Clear Lake, Iowa. That's about 4 hours away. Yesterday, he delivered the finished piece to Clinton. Fox 18's Sean Logging shares the healing mission of this statue.
Out of a log that was 9 foot tall by 32 inches in diameter and make a powerful piece.
Coming home to Clinton, Iowa, a purposeful statue to remember and heal.
Be able to use my talent to produce something to bring a community together.
Anthony Martin says it's about paying respect.
I just had that drive. I was like, I gotta do something.
And more than 500 pounds of wood later, This is his way to honor Clinton Fire Lieutenant Eric Hosette and provide support to firefighter Adam Kane.
I knew Adam Kane would go through that depression and the survivor guilt. I had to put something out there for him to visually see it's okay, you can live on.
Anthony has experience with that struggle because his work is inspired by his own pain.
I have 8 vertebrae fused, both hips replaced and 3 replaced in my neck, and in my career in 2013.
For this veteran, there's also the agony of losing friends in combat and to suicide at home.
Depression and anxiety, I knew I had to find some way to channel that instead of sitting back at home playing video games, watching TV or whatever.
That's how he discovered this form of therapy, creating Logs for Heroes that connects him with the families of the fallen.
Face my fears by facing their family face to face and saying, hey, I struggle with this.
Through carving battle crosses or a memorial, he heals by crafting a way to help others do the same.
In the community, I'm living, not in a bubble.
Sean Logging, Fox 18 News.
Wonderful work there. And the final piece won't have its public unveiling until next month's First Responder Tribute Ride. That'll be June 22nd. There will also be a formal dedication expected in July.
On a lighter note, you can taste even more of the rainbow this summer. Skittles unleash 3 new flavors for the new season. Freeze Pop is inspired by fruity flavors you could normally find in the classic summertime treat. Skittles Imposters, quote unquote, features colorful candies with a confusing taste. Each pea-sized sweet is made with an outside tint that doesn't match the inside tang. And a sour wild berry includes a mix of 5 different sours to bring summer to a bitter close.
I don't like the idea of imposters. I like to know what I'm eating, right?
Yes,
because you have your favorites. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Sour, I'm not a fan of sour. Is that your phone over there? That your phone or that mine? That might be mine.
Sour. I love the sour one.
Also,
see, they're reaching out to you to be like, change your mind.
Exactly. Also, the freeze pop though. I'm here for that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Better be some red in there.
Mm-hmm. Red.
Oh yeah. No, I'm with that. I'm
blue.
with it. Blue.
The ones you talk about is the freeze pops, the one you push up.
Correct.
Yeah.
The blue.
No.
Blue
I love them
best.
both.
Incorrect.
Blue.
Wait, you don't like blue
flavor.
raspberry? Wait,
not a fan. Yeah, not a fan. Red is #1. Also, I just love how it's not the it's not the flavor of the fruit. Mm-hmm. It's the color.
It's the color. Oh yeah.
It's the color, right?
Yeah.
We can't agree on that.
It tastes like blue. It tastes like red.
Exactly.
Red's good. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Blue's just better. And the sours sound delicious. I will 100% try that. All right, here today we are looking at a few scattered showers outside. The weather a bit sour. We'll see some more rain continue through the day. A few storms on the way here for tonight. But beware, it's not an imposter. It could potentially be strong to severe. We are going to...
I love it.
We are looking for stuff to pop up right around 7, 8 o'clock tonight. No, didn't get that one. More rain continues through the weekend. Tomorrow, though, opposite of freeze, will be back all the way up to the 80s. So as of today, though, cool, windy, rainy. That's all you need to know.
Nasty.
Nasty.
Stay
Just,
away.
Ugh.
Get away.
Mm-hmm.
Stay inside.
Yes.
Do what you can do
Eat some
to
Skittles.
avoid it.
Yeah.
Get some good Skittles.
Yes.
You know, I love the regular wild berry type, by the way.
That's
The
me.
wild berry. I haven't had
That's
the regular
best.
wild berry.
The purple and the pink.
That sounds really good.
It's great.
Try it.
I think I have blue in there too. if I'm not
I think so.
mistaken.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
thing. All right. Hashtag's coming up. Thinking about grilling some hot dogs? Well, you may want to check the packaging first.
It's next in your consumer news.
Time now, 7:39. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7.
Fox 18 News is live at 7 with Redrick Terry, Alexandria Ikomoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.